Stage separation. This is 6 gimbaling engines, the LVT45s around an LVT30 for main boosting. We've actually got a fuel imbalance because I didn't do the half tank in the middle, so the central engine should run out before the others. Oh well, should be fine. We're actually gaining a lot of upward momentum. We should have turned by now. Oh, too hard, too hard. Stick on that 90. Getting the necessary altitude anyhow. About to have burnout of that main thrusting engine. Engine is burned out. We gained a spin. Careful guys, careful. Oh, we have gained a spin. Holy shit. Stop spinning. Nobody asked you to spin so violently. Asked it you? Jeez. Perhaps this is up there, coasting for a little bit, get us back on track. Precision control is now enabled. Wasn't a pretty launch. This rocket has no test flights whatsoever. Perhaps this is at 99 kilometers and holding. Situation is pretty good. All equipment is ready. Battery power holding steady. 10 units used so far. And apoapsis and burning. For simple circularization. Hopefully we will have enough fuel left to reach the moon. But we are not too sure at the moment. Yeah, we're through half our tanks on this one now. And we're in space. A little bit of fuel left. And we're going to align for our burn to the moon. And hopefully not strand ourselves in space. Could be an issue. Alright, here's our window for burning towards the moon. Doing it by eye, old school. Holding there. Holding steady. And we have had burnout. Switching to stage. This has to have return fuel in it as well, so this might just be a deep space interaction. Depending on the efficiency of the LV909. We seem to be doing relatively well, actually. Not sure whether we'll have enough to stabilize orbit or just slingshot around the backside of the moon. Interaction coming up very soon. In fact, I'm gonna cut the engine slightly and move this. Oh, hello. Get that periapsis nice and down. There we go. It's a good interaction with the moon. Very nice. Very nice indeed. This is pretty much the furthest any Kerbal has been from their homeworld. By pretty much, I mean exactly the furthest. It's free camera, please. Notice the camera angles are really weird these days. Like they've done something. What we're going to do though is we're going to generate a crew report. Crew reporting in from space. You sure it's worthless from out here? Oh, okay, fair enough. It's I don't know whether you can actually EVA there, so my bad. Cams, EVA please. Float around space a little bit. There you go. EVA report. Worthless. Worthless. Space itself is worthless. Huh. Get back into your vehicle. Well, we can check it out a little bit here. Check over the science equipment. Like it's all working. Batteries are all still intact. Check to see whether there's any issue with the fuel tank. Doesn't look like it. Engine functioning nominally. Nominally. Nominal. No. Lovely. Now return to your capsule. There we go. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be good for fuel. And there's the moon. There's our destination. Let's make it so. Right now, I think if we did this, we could go out to Apoapsis and burn that down relatively well with our fuel and just do a flyby. I think what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to lower the periapsis and see how I can adjust this and get a really close flyby of the moon and then a return trajectory. It's actually increasing as I do this. It's 50 kilometers, but it only took a small amount of fuel. So let's get in closer. There's the moon looming overhead. I'm gonna do one here. What's this goo like here? Goo seems to be less dense here. Lovely. In space high over the moon. Keep data. Very nice. We'll also do the research bay here and we'll see what that's like. The high radiation environment caused a few of the samples to glow. It looks like it would be fun to paint the rocket with this. Nice. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Let's observe the bay again. Yes, and keep data. Cool. And now as we do a low pass, we will take our third and final sample and then return to Kerbin. Heroes of the Caspian Kerbal Empire. Or we'll dash ourselves against a tall mountain. Just occurred to me this might be a good time to take pictures. The filter's gone. The filter that was on this lens is gone suddenly. Oh well. So much for pretty space shots. Well, we picked a dodgy time to do it, but we can just make out, if we come down, we'll have to flip this photo in editing, of course. We could just make out the cratering of the surface. Lots of little pitting as well past that. Interesting. Now's the time to do science though. So where's that other pod? There she is. Observe the goo. The goo feels right at home here. Interesting. Maybe the goo originated from the moon. I'm assuming this is goo they scraped off the monolith or something. And hopefully we'll return home. This is going to be a long mission, but we did pack a lot of jam sandwiches. Everyone knows Kerbals eat jam sandwiches. That's space food right there. Alright, we have had sphere of influence change. We are now heading into deep space. It's the furthest anyone has been from home. Kinda shows the viability of a Minmus mission. Interesting. And now we are preparing to burn retrograde. We had another interaction with the moon there, but it's fine. It's soon past. We don't want to come in too much of a hyperbolic trajectory, if that's the correct term, who knows. So we're gonna come in, get some drag in the atmosphere, about 44 kilometers, and then skip around. There we go. Where is home anyway? There it is. is down there. In fact, there it is, with the moon. Nice. That little speck over there. Can we see Minmus? It's over here somewhere. Nope, can't see Minmus. It's probably there somewhere though. Nice. Let's return home in the fast 40 fashion that we are accustomed to. Zoom. Good lord. It's disorientating. Oh shit. Oh man. Oh, and then a texture layer loaded. Not gonna jettison the engine just yet. I'm gonna hit the atmosphere really fast. This is our lowest point, I think. So we're gonna start to burn and slow ourselves a bit more. 44 kilometers is the lowest point, but we can burn off all this fuel. Yeah, that'll be fine. We're actually past our periapsis now. Our periapsis is rising, actually. Oh no, it's going down again. That's nice. We haven't passed the periapsis either. I'm talking about my ass. Yes. Indeed, some of the parameters change quite quickly. Hopefully we'll make it a day. I prefer day landings, but oh well. And we have separation of stage, so it's just us and the parachutes. And of course we have these boosters, which we're going to burn off, I believe, if we can. Nope, not successfully. There seems to have been a malfunction. It's a known staging bug that's been in there forever. Oh dear, but the parachutes are now ready to activate. And the periapsis is actually skipping over to the light side, which is nice. Nice. I might actually land in the ocean though. Here we have re-entry. Over a very cloudy place. Ooh. May land in the sea. Nope. I lied. We're coming down in the desert, which is nice. We'll get a new desert sample. Oh, that parachute deployment. Oh. Cam's liked it. I don't think he's too right in the head, actually. Yeah, it was quite a bit of a G snap to the neck there. Nice ground. Just trying to keep the nose up so she hits the ground level. I don't want any of the science exploding, you see. Yeah, 30 meters. 20. 10. And perfectly landed. Nothing broke. Nothing broke. And we are stable. Well done, quackers. Well done, cams. Can you get out here? You can get out. Oof. There we go. Oh, turn the light on. Can you get out? Yes, you can. Awesome. Well done, guys. Pack, shoot here. Shoot, lock. Indeed. Recover the science there. Wait for recovery yourselves. And while you're here, take a surface sample. Lots of sand and rocks here. You're thankful that you've been in a climate-controlled environment because it sure looks hot out there. The sand is dry and loose, and it looks like it's going to take some effort to clean your gear afterwards. Most likely. Let's also take EVA reports, just fair. I don't think the spacesuit was entirely necessary here. Yeah, no, it wasn't. Let's switch over to a buddy and give him an EVA report for no real reason as well. Yeah, and you can actually take a soil sample as well. Surface sample. There we go. And now to recover these boys. 11 science here from cams, 2.3 science for the same stuff from quackers, and oh my days, 147 science from our Lunar slingshot return. Material study while in space high over the moon, 75, mystery goo near the moon, 30, and observation of mystery goo near the moon, high over the moon, and near the moon, yeah, 30 each, and plus 12 for the recovery of a vehicle returned from a flyby of the moon. That's actually accurate. So we now have 222 science. Holy crap. Alright guys, that's a lot of science. That's like 2 biggies. We got down here in the bottom here, all these are about 90 science. It's electrics, it's lights, solar panel, batteries. Then we've got the science lab, quite interested in that myself. Landing gear, you know, for planes and stuff, that's alright. And we have got, of course, stability control, cockpits, planes, the little probe satellite. I wouldn't mind getting that. You know, of course we've got this one back here, basic rocketry, wings, and this nice stacked or radial decoupler. We still don't have any radial decouplers. In general construction, we have our first other mod parts, like service compartment tube. What all that stuff's about? Hide stuff you would normally attach to the hull inside here. Ah, yes! These are decorative cylinders that you can put things in. They're quite nice, actually. You can hide things in. Very pretty. You know, launch stability enhancers. And up here, of course, we've got the 2-man cockpit. Another fuel tank. Still no 2.5 meter parts, but that's fine. So, you've got so much to choose from, guys. So, pick a couple. Alright? Just, yeah, pick a couple, and I'll count them all up, and which ones you pick. And if we have any science left over, I'll just spend that anyway. I'm kind of erring towards general rocketry, space exploration, and electrics myself, because that way we can get a space lab up, which will be nice. Very nice. Of course, then there's also flight control, which will be our first probe. We can start throwing probes into deep space. So that is going to be fun. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Today has been a blast. As last time I split episode 1 into part 1 and part 2. I'm going to be referring to them as side A and side B, you know, like an old vinyl record. So this is actually side B you're hearing. Side A of episode 2 was previous. Because I'm trying to keep these episodes around 20 to 26 minutes. I really don't want to break 30 minutes, and from what I can do, doing 2 missions plus all the maintenance is about 30 to 40 minutes, so I'm kind of splitting that up. Thanks again for watching. Kerbal names from the previous 2 videos I will add in after this session. I didn't really put them in this time. I was trying to, I was waiting for people to say more, and they did, and there's several. So that'll be fun. Not really going to add any more mods. Some people have been suggesting like Deadly Reentry, FAR, but I really don't think FAR and Deadly Reentry work that very well. They're very glitchy and they make the game run like a piece of shit. So I kind of just ignore them entirely. You know, I mean, I hope Kerbal Space Program itself will get that kind of action in it as part of it, but they seem to have completely skipped using that and are just going on to the career development now, rather than the base gameplay, which still needs a lot of work. Who knows? Who knows what the future holds? Resources when. Bye!